Hi, welcome back to MRTV. Welcome back to another video where I'm checking out the Pimax Crystal Super MicroOLED module that Pimax has sent to me. So this video is part of a series where I simply let you join me while I'm testing out the unit. And this is going to lead into my conclusion. And in this video, I'm testing out 2D things, like playing 2D games like Ninja Gaiden 4 here, for example, or watching movies here. And I'm in virtual desktop, I'm in my virtual cinema here, and I'm going to let you know what I think. So playing 2D games like this is actually super appealing to me. I do still love 2D games actually, quite a bit. And playing them in a virtual cinema, like here in virtual desktop, it's simply better than playing it on my monitor, since yeah, it is simply bigger. Yeah, wow, this is really something. Yeah, so let me play Ninja Gaiden. I'm here just still in the tutorial of the game. So yeah, I am still learning about it, but I can tell you how this feels. So yeah, it's just so much fun to play 2D games on in a cinema, in your own home cinema, which I don't have in real, right? But in virtual reality, yes, I have it. So I always enjoy doing this, but, and this might not come as a surprise to you, it has never been as good as this. So this home cinema, it looks so real, and for the first time with pancake lenses, I do not have the problem of glare. So we have a lot of bright things here, right? Like the lights in this tunnel over like a black background. And in other headset, it's a glare. It's just a glare problem. But here, no. It's nearly non-existent. There is still some, so I would not say it's gone completely. But these are still the best lenses, the best pancake lenses that I've seen in VR so far. Can I jump here? Yes. Wow. This is impressive. And yeah, why would I not want to play my 2D games like this, right? And this is also more comfortable than the QLED modules for the Pimax Crystal Super, since it's not so heavy. It's like more than 100 grams lighter. Wow, this is truly good. So I'm happy to tell you all the good things here about the Pimax Crystal Super. Yeah, let's see what I can do here. Bloodbind Ninjutsu Blood Raven form. Press LT. Wow. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try the Blood Raven form. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. Wow, this is cool. This game is cool. Wow, okay. Lots of slaying here. Yeah, if you love slaying games, this is for you. Yeah, so why is this so good? It's simply the combination of the resolution, right? The 4K micro OLED panels, where you cannot see any pixel anymore. It is truly like I'm in a home cinema and playing this game on a huge virtual screen, as you can tell. Wow, this game is really cool. Yeah, so the combination of the lenses and the 4K micro OLED panels, it's simply the best. It is simply the best I've seen so far. So yeah, like I'm doing lots of videos now to test this out, and in most of the videos it is simply so positive. Yeah. Like, the only negative thing I can tell you now is, can Pimax really deliver this to the masses? This is truly the one point that is the big question here. You know, like they have something so good, and they have like promised this so early to so many people. They wanted to ship this in October, and I told you no, this would probably become November. Now it's November, and I got this pre-production unit here. So I don't know. I hope you can get it in December, but probably you're going to get it in I don't know, January perhaps? I don't know. So this is really the one thing. Pimax is making really so great technology. This is incredible. This is, again, this is the best VR experience I've had so far in terms of visuals. And even in terms of comfort, this is fine. Well, there's so much to learn here for this game. Yeah, so even in terms of comfort, this is really good. Yeah. Incredible. So, little glare, incredible resolution, best lenses, with a very nice sweet spot. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, this is like, now I know again the train of thought that I had. Oops. It's like, the edge-to-edge clarity is so good that even for this big virtual screen now, everything on the screen is clear. Really everything from edge to edge. Wow, this is good. This is good. So I can just say that Pimax has a winner on their hands right now. And even in this form, again, this is a pre-production unit. It doesn't have eye tracking yet, and the FOV is limited at 110 degrees horizontal, which in the final unit that you're going to get can go up to 116 degrees. I don't know how they do it. Probably they will sacrifice some of the binocular overlap. But again, let me tell you, even if they would sell you this pre-production unit with 110 degrees horizontal and this near perfect binocular overlap, I would tell you to buy it, because it is better than the Mega Nex and then the Big Screen Beyond 2, and yeah, basically all the other headsets that are out there on the market right now. Yeah, okay, cool. So let me also watch some videos here and tell you how the movie watching experience is. Yeah. I have the feeling it's going to be good. But anyways, let me do it. Alright, I'm here on YouTube now. I'm not on Netflix because I would get like a copyright strike if I would play some video. So let's simply watch a video here. And yeah, why not check out this here?
Everybody's loving this.
Oh yeah, this is cool. Let me turn down the volume. So it's very loud. The volume here is very loud because I'm using the DMAS audio, right? So let's see, can I turn this to... Oh, okay, maximum is 1080p for this video. Okay, let me put this to full screen here now. Okay, yeah, let's watch it.
For one, it is very sharp, I will say that. It is impressively sharp, actually. The display elements are
yeah,
very, very
if they knew that I'm watching this now through the same panel. So watching video, it feels like watching the real thing. Again, I am here in this virtual cinema watching this video, and yeah, wow, it is impressive. It is simply impressive stuff. So the blacks are perfect black. There's super little glare. Yeah, there's still like a little glare, like a very little glare, but it's really so little you will forget it. And compared to the other micro OLED headsets, it's so little. Wow. Yeah, they are seeing it too, which is good. Let's do something else. Let me try something else. Oh, let's try this here. Let's do this. There should be 4K. Okay, let's skip this. And also, let me stop the sound. I don't want to get like a copyright strike, but probably for this I wouldn't even get a copyright strike, right? 4K, yeah. Wow, it looks super crisp. It looks super crisp. Okay. Yeah. It's just so fun. It's just I'm sitting in the cinema. I have a perfect resolution. Yeah, I cannot see any pixels. I have great sound because of the DMAS. The colors are wonderful. I have so little glare. It's like fantastic experience. Wow. So the only thing, of course, you are wearing this kind of big head strap, so it's not really fantastic to lean back. It is doable, right? So there's still some space at the very bottom of your of the back of your head, so you can still lean it back a bit. But now something like a soft strap would be better, right? So probably for this, the Dream Air might be better because you're gonna have like a soft strap. Yeah, but if you want to watch a movie like this, it's good. It is, yeah, it is also the best I've seen so far. This is incredible. Yeah. So again, there is still some glare. It is not perfect, but it's so much better than the competition. So you know what? What I'm going to do in one of the next videos, like part of this live series of me checking this out, I'm going to do a glare comparison, where I'm going to compare the glare of this to all the other Pancake lens headsets that I own. What do you think about that? Thumbs up for this idea. So then you can see it for yourself. But this is a wonderful movie watching experience, or video watching experience. One more thing that just happened, by the way. Suddenly the fans started to rotate. And that was the first now. Probably it got too hot and then the fans started. And yeah, I must tell you that there is fan noise then that you can hear, especially if you're just watching a video or if you're working. Perhaps probably some people want to use this for work, getting work done. And yes, you can hear it. It's not a showstopper. It's not super distracting because it's always at the same frequency. So it's not like going up like crazy or going down. It was always like constant, so you can forget about it. But it was there after a while. Now it turned off again. Probably it has cooled the thing down enough so the fans stopped rotating. But yeah, it's great that I found this out during my tests, during the test that I'm recording here. So after a while, the fan started and I could hear the fan noise. Good to know. But yeah, back to the video. Yeah, so good, so good. So again, the only downside, can Pimax make it happen and send those to you in masses? Because yes, people will want this. You will see it hopefully very soon yourself, and you did see it on the road shows, but yeah, this is good. So yeah, this is part of my ongoing video series of me checking out the Pimax Crystal Super MicroOLED in different kind of scenarios. I hope that you enjoy this, my new style of, yeah, simply letting you join while I check this out for you, right? This is not my final review. This is like the road to a final conclusion for this unit that they sent to me. And you can pick the parts that you're interested in and then watch those. So give it a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Right. And of course, always if you want to support my videos, you can do that by buying through my links to the MRTV links. It supports this channel, doesn't cost you a cent more. But yeah, if my videos help you make an educated purchasing decision, I'd be glad if you would support this channel. Links are down in the description of this video and in the pinned comments. Okay, so off we go to the next video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.